Hello, my name is John Eardley. I'm a tax partner at Crowe LLP. And I want to tell you about a great product that the Construction Financial Management Association offers. The CFMA's 2021 Guide to State Tax Laws is out there. It's a comprehensive tax law guide for all U.S. states and the District of Columbia. The cost is $450 for anyone, but only $150 for CFMA members. It truly is a tremendous value either way. These guides were written by individuals who work for many leading CPA and law firms from around the country. The focus on how the tax laws impact contractors and construction companies. Each state tax guide was developed by subject matter experts who are specialists in their assigned states. On a regular basis, these guides are updated to incorporate changes in tax law and re-released. The latest version was released earlier this year and is based on legislative and case law through early 2021. One of the most powerful and popular aspects of these guides are the hot links that you get access to when you purchase the guides. These links take you directly to the various state authorities' websites. These web links do change, and considerable time is spent updating the links for your convenience. What are the filing rates? What are the filing due dates? How does the state apportion income? Is there a special formula for the construction industry? What has to be done for pass-through entities that have income in the state? Is there special withholding rules? One of the latest trends in state and local income taxes is discussed: the election to pay income tax at the pass-through entity level. This was instituted by several states to get around the $10,000 SALT cap that was instituted in the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 17. These guides are a window into the tax law at a point in time, and they do need to be updated. The information presented changes every year. Pass-through entity tax is an exploding trend, and several states have even updated their laws since these guides were issued. The relatively new net operating loss rules are discussed. What are the limits? How does the state change based on the federal law changes? Internal revenue tax conformity dates are updated. These are important as it's a link to how the state is going to connect to the federal laws. Some states do it automatically. Some states do it at a point in time. Some states don't do it. That information is needed by you to determine tax in those jurisdictions. The new guides for this year also discuss the changes to interest expensing. Again, changed under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, changed again under the CARES Act passed last fall. How does the state handle the Paycheck Protection Program from last year? There's a loan forgiveness component. There's an expense deductibility component. The information the state has released through earlier this year is included in the new guides. The guides discuss how to qualify to do business, how to register in the state, what licenses are required to operate there. Some state has local jurisdiction licenses and rules. Those are in the guides. The next thing it talks about is income taxes. Income taxes for C corporations, for individuals, for pass-through entities like partnerships, multi-member limited liability companies. Next, there's a discussion of other taxes. Net worth or franchise taxes, the growing trend of gross receipts type taxes, local business license type taxes. The guide then pivots to indirect taxes. This is something I deal with on a weekly basis when looking at mergers and acquisitions. How do you handle sales and use taxes, both at the state and local level? How do you handle payroll and employment taxes? How do you handle property taxes in the jurisdiction? How do you handle intangible type taxes? There's also a section on fuel taxes. Again, there's a lot in each of these guides. The guides have a potpourri section or an other section that includes many different things, and it's different for every state. But how does the state handle unclaimed property rules, minimum wage laws? Is there a registered agent information at the state level? How does the state handle Davis-Bacon? Location and links to the CFMA chapters in the state. And for most jurisdictions, the other section includes select administrative guidance that is issued by the state regulators. States put this out to hunt and peck and find it amongst the 51 different websites can be a chore. These guides have it. I'll give you an example that the guides discuss, which is a tax trap in Nebraska for contractors. Nebraska has specific withholding rules for payments to subcontractors. Customers must check that subcontractors are registered with the Department of Labor in the state. If they're not, 5% of the payment must be withheld and remitted to the state. That's not 5% of the net income, like a withholding tax. That's 5% of the total payment. The money's not gone. Tax returns must be filed to get it back, but it is a tax trap that some of my clients have fallen into. That's not a good call to take when I say, yeah, you can get the money back, but not until next year, not until we file a tax return. The 2021 Guide to State Taxes gives you the tools necessary if you're looking to expand into a new jurisdiction, are unsure what you need to do there. Paying $150 or even $450 is a lot cheaper than getting your local CPA involved and having them research it. We're proud of these guides. We think they will help you, and the 2021 updated guides provide tremendous amount of information for each jurisdiction. Now, they're not perfect. As I can tell you, these web links change all the time, and it's frustrating when it doesn't work. But the guides are each around 40 pages. They include the hot links based on the information when they were drafted earlier this year. They take you directly where you need to go to register what the state is looking for. The final section of the guide includes the contact information for the individuals who wrote it, their firm, the individuals who provided the update and guidance to the latest tax laws, and the dates the guides were drafted and updated. I ask you to please go out to the CFMA store on their website, explore it for yourself. These guides are a wonderful tool that will help you branch out. Thank you for your time.